Hello everyone and welcome to Chroma Endless 2, episode 5. Today we will be doing lots of things, including magic and a little bit of tech. So let's get started. I've looked a little ahead and I've been preparing myself, and here we have a automated charged Certus quartz machine, just the way I normally make it, with a locked drawer for charged quartz, so only the charged Certus will extract out, and we're just extracting Certus into it. So this is running nicely in the background while we do other things. And also I have prepared the recipe for the next thing that we need, which is a steel casing, so that we can make a metallurgic infuser. This will mean that we can make steel a lot more easily. We just need to put iron in it, and if we do 2 rounds with infusing of coal, we will get steel grit, instead of having to use the slow blast furnaces. However, the steel casing is quite expensive. It's 8 blocks of steel and some steel sheet metal and redstone and all this other stuff, which is quite a lot really, just to make one, but it's fine. We can make it easier in the future with the matter infuser. I don't know how far off this is. You can make that matter condenser. We need to get into new matter craft really, and Botania. So that seems to be the gate more than anything. So let me build this steel casing and we should be able to make our metallurgic infuser. And there is our steel casing. And let's go ahead and turn that into our metallurgic infuser, which means it will be much easier for us to get steam in the future. Minor disaster. This we can't actually make the enrichment chamber, so the cheap steel is fake. Yeah. We can't make the enriched carbon. This enrichment chamber is... Oh wait, what's that? You have to make it... Oh no, it was coal. It's fine, but this sucks. This needs new matter craft. And yeah, so we're just doing it the cheap way, and we'll make steel the blast furnace way. To continue progressing, we now need to make a mechanism combiner, and I just got everything ready for it. And this will allow us to go to a new dimension eventually. So we need to get some molten mana, which is basically just cooking Vintium up. The actual ingot, how did we make that? Okay, so the ingot's probably better. So we need 5 Vintium, and we will cook that up and we'll put it in a bucket. And we can just pour that out into a bucket to get our 1 bucket of molten mana, which I have no idea what that's going to actually do, but it's the quest. I found night vision goggles in a chest while I was mining in a mine shaft, so that's why we have night vision. But I am just mixing some Fluix crystals up in a basin, because we need the crystals and not the dust, and the best way to make the crystals is like this really at the moment. It just takes a little bit of water. I have to what's this called, recipe filter, otherwise we get rose quartz instead. And there's a reason I haven't slept. We need it to be in nighttime. Actually, in fact, we need it to be nighttime right now, because we need a Fluix pearl, like so, and we need to throw our Fluix pearl into the mana, I think about now. Yes, about now. Let's just do it out here. Ooh, okay, I forgot the floor was hollow. Ignore that. Let's chuck it in now then. Yay, we got it. 1 moonstone shard. And we need to do this again with another Fluix pearl at 320 as well. Okay, it's time. And there we go. Some charoite. Okay. Unsure how to say that one, but it's fine, because next they get combined. Enderman. You were necessary ages ago. I had to go find mine shafts to get an ender pearl instead of finding an enderman. And he doesn't even give me anything. That's what we call not a true friend. Goodness. There we go. A zeal lighter, which will take us to blue skies. Oh goodness, where am I going to put portals? I hadn't thought about this. Okay, doesn't matter about the portal, because we have to find it in the gatekeeper house, which spawns in plains, mountains, and most snowy biomes. Are we not in a plains? This is it's a steppe. Oh dear. Nature's compass, I guess. Most snowy, mountains, plains. Let's just find normal plains and have a look there. Okay, adventure time, I suppose. Wow, that looks cool. Goodness gracious me. This took ages, and we're in a savannah, not even really in a plains, but I think, yes, those planks say blue sky. I think this is where we need to be. That looks like a portal to me. Oh, we get some Ventium. Okay, so, oh, pretty. So that's one portal. I assume that's the portal to the dark version. And hell or heaven, I don't know. And then this house will have the other one, maybe? Oh god, I hope I don't have to find 2 of these. This took me literally like half an hour. Oh no, there's only one portal. That's very sad. I don't know if we'll ever need this again. Does this get used for anything else? Maybe? Okay, we'll keep it. Oh, this is sad. If there's only one portal, that sucks. Hopefully it's the most useful portal. Everdawn. Okay, I assume that's where we're going. Interesting. So we seem to have lucked out on the warm, humid world of insects and reptiles. With poison and fire. Oh, and the lair of the arachnarch. Right, well, it seems to be the more useful one anyway, so that's something. I guess we're gonna go for the portal. We're here. Let's just mark the portal so we don't lose it. We have, oh, I've got an axe. Oh, my axe doesn't work here. We have wood. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful wood. We have, is that a giant frog? A crogra. Lovely. Is this one of those when it's going to explode? Okay, we can sleep here, apparently. That's odd. I guess it's always this time because it's dawn. I really don't know what to do here. It has a sun forever rising. Okay. Lunar stone. I assume that's under the ground. Yes, there's lunar dirt and lunar mud. At least we found the best one. I don't really know how much we need to do here, apart from not dying. Oh my god. Oh dear. This is annoying. Die, please. Okay, I'm just going to dig down, I suppose, and try and find some of this rock that we need. Okay. Goodbye. Thing on my head. Aha! My toe. Well, it works well enough here. Let's just get a bunch. Woohoo! Stack of lunar cobblestone. Maybe that'll do for now, I don't know. Let's go and make the petal apothecary anyway. So let's start Botania and make ourselves a petal apothecary. And because I'm lazy, I've made myself some floral fertilizer, so hopefully we'll be able to get all of the Botania flowers without me having to do too much extra exploring. Oh good, we've got white ones. They're the main ones I wanted. We should really with all of this. So I will use all this up and get back to you. And we did indeed get all of the flowers. Lovely. I think we'll at least do some Botania stuff out front here and maybe over there, because I think it's nice just to have it outside like this. So we're going to begin by putting some water in the petal apothecary, 4 white mystical petals and 1 seed, and that will get us a pure daisy. And I'm going to make 4 of these because I'm pretty sure it's always better to have more than less, considering how long they take. Perfect. We need to return back to our weird purple and pink dimension because we need maple wood. I think there's a fly following me. Yes, oh god, there's 2. We'll just keep running for a minute. We need to find maple trees. Are these? Aha, I think I see them over there. All these like proper big ones. We need that to make living wood, and we need the lunar rock to be able to make living rock. And here are our maple logs. I don't think the axe is actually any better than just using my fist. So I'll grab a bunch of these while we're here, and we should make living wood out of them. Oh, we've got saplings now as well, which is always good. And to transform, we just need to put the wood and the stone in a ring around the pure daisy like so, and it takes about a minute, I think, for it to actually turn into what we want. So there we go, and now we just wait. And just like that, they have changed. Now we can have our living wood and we can have our living rock. Said in the wrong order. I'll just make some more up as well because, to be honest, it is always useful to have more. To make our first mana pool, we first have to start with a dilute mana pool, which is more similar to previous versions. So we put a piece of soul sand down, we light it up to get ourselves some blue fire, we surround it with living rock, and apparently, if I chuck this nice cauldron in, it should turn into a dilute mana pool. At least that's what it told me. Does this hurt me? Yes. I've just rechecked, and I think the fire's meant to go like this. But before we do anything, let me just show you the image. That looks like the fire is on the same level as the living rock. And if we look at the actual recipe for the dilute mana pool, it also looks like that until you mouse over it and it says layer 1's the soul fire and everything else is the soul sand. So you can forgive me for being completely wrong. I think it is. Is it working now? Yay! Okay, I thought everything would disappear, but apparently not. But there we go, that is our dilute mana pool. And all we need to do is go back up here with some of our stone that we have, and there we go, we just have a normal mana pool. Perfect. For some unknown reason, it wants us to make a, I've got living wood. Oh, I've got living wood logs. Oh dear, how do I make living wood? Okay. Interesting way to do it. Well, we've got some living wood now. So basically we need to make a mana spreader core. Okay, that's fine. And a mana spreader. However, the quests want you to do that after we've made an endo flame at the very least. And also it seems to want us to make a hydrangea. I'm going to see if I don't have to do that because I've never used optional. Okay, that's optional. Perfect. Let's make some endo flames, our favourite early game Botania flower. The endo flame recipe is just 1 red, 1 light grey and 2 brown petals and then a seed, and there we go. So I'll make 12 of these, which I don't know is overkill or not. It's probably fine, though I don't remember quite how much coal we have for this. And of course, before we get into any magic, we are going to have to make ourselves a Wand of the Forest. That looks like a nice one. Let's go for that. And here is a little endo flame setup. I always just use the same one. We have an open crate here, so when we put coal in, it drops and the endo flames have time to absorb it, and this redstone from the pressure plate locks the hopper so it doesn't keep dropping, and from that we get our first little bit of mana. We need to make another endo flame really to make this a bit more even looking, but it's fine as long as they're absorbing the coal. I don't know if those ones on the edges are actually. I'm sure they'll get there. Now, normally we would get mana steel from throwing steel into a mana pool, at least in this pack, but we already have some from exploring, I suppose, so that's quite handy. Runes in Botania now are a little bit more complicated, and this is actually the reason I was so interested in the pack, because this looked cool. So we need to make a rune scribing table. Not quite sure how we're going to make that. I've read it. It sounds confusing, so we are going to make the bits and pieces we need for it. And then we're just going to give it a go, because I think that's probably going to be easier when I've actually seen the UI. It appears we need something called a rune forge, because to make a rune scribing table, we need a rune pattern. It says it requires tier 2. Let's make some blank glyphs because that's useful. I have no idea what that means. We've got plenty of cyan dye. Let's use that. Let's make a bunch of cyan ones. Why not? So I'm a bit confused. Arcane sandstone. Okay, I can just I forgot this is how you do this. Beep. There we go, arcane sandstone. So I've never made this. I don't know what it does, but it appears to be necessary. I think I've put all of my other stuff for this up in a tower somewhere, which probably isn't very useful since I kind of need it. Hello, Rune Forge. How do you work? I just seem to have to put stuff in it. I assume I don't have tier 2. Should we just give it a go and see what happens? So we want this, please, and it's doing it. It's doing something. Okay, tier 2 is a lie. And to get the final thing that we need for this, we need superheated Vintium, which is just Vintium on this forge. And there we go, a superheated Vintium ingot. And now we can make a rune. No, we can't. I need a mana pearl. Good thing I have 8 pearls left. Thank you, things that gave me pearls. So off to the Botania area I go. And here we go. Interesting. Oh, so 1 empty orb from Evil Craft, and then I need some mana glass. Okay, that can be done. This is way cheaper than a normal mana pearl. We are a little low on mana, so just let's just make enough, and then we can head back and we can make ourselves an empty mana pearl. And the piece de resistance, mana pearl. And now we can make ourselves a rune scribing table. Let's put it over here. Oh goodness. So we need to fill these slots, 1 with a hammer, 1 with a chisel, and 1 with something else. We are going to need more of this. So let's just make another half a stack. So now I can make a runesmith's hammer. We can make a runesmith's chisel, and I'm just going to take a little bit of clay out as well, which apparently just undoes mistakes if we need to. So, ta-da! Okay. So this is like a dot to dot sort of thing. So, can I? No. So they don't exist. So I guess I'm looking at the top left to make a thing. Okay, this is very hard and complicated, sort of. Like that. And then, like, this is kind of fun. I just thought this was such a cool way to do Botania runes. Oh, we've come too far. How do I rub out? We are fine. I rubbed out. Ta-da. Ta-da. Maybe we need to go one more down or something. And this is very confusing. Ta-da? No? I think that is a ta-da. I think that's correct. It helps if you click on it. That still looks right to me. Maybe. Oh no, this is back in the wrong place again, I think. Don't mind me using all my XP up. Oh dear, we actually have used all the XP up. That's fine. We have so much XP. We don't worry about that. Is that not it? Goodness. I thought I'd try a different rune, and honestly, this one looks perfect to me, and it's not doing anything, and it's meant to automatically complete. These don't know. They store their MBT though. So all I can assume is that because we're not level 2, we're level 1, it's not crafting, even though the other thing that was level 2 was crafting. So I guess we need to do some of these tasks. So, what's flare cantrip? Right, I think it is square and line. It thinks I've drawn a circle. Let's try it somewhere else. I also keep squatting for some reason. So that's a square, that's a line, it shoots a flare. Beautiful. I had made a rune forge, it's over here. Whoops. We also need to craft a wicker wood thing, so, apparently you can't just place him. That's a shame. How does one connect his bits? Right, I needed an armor stand, and then I put his head, feet, arms. Oh, hello, mister. Now, I don't remember where I got this dust from, but, oh, hello. I've made a friend. Hello, friend. Oh, good. We got a reward. Thanks. So I've just been making some stuff. We're going to do this as well. I like to show this because it's fun. And we're going to draw a square. And this should get us something that we need. Infused silk, which we need to use to make a mana weave pouch or a practitioner's pouch. Which, oh good, we got another one already. So this is also another little quest. I made a couple other things as well. Lovely. I don't... Is it a backpack? Nope, no idea what that does. But it counts. I've just been doing the obtain ones. I'm now just crafting a bone feather charm, as we need to survive lethal fall damage with this. I don't know how to equip it. Equip. Oh, I've lost a cape. Did it equip? Yes. Okay, right. Well, as long as we have it on, let's go maybe to the top of... Oh, I look so funny. Let's go to the top of the castle, and hopefully that's lethal enough. Right. No armor. This should kill me. You'd think so. Let's give it a go. I don't think I survived that somehow. Be saved from lethal fall damage by a bone feather charm. Well, why did it not have to be a charm? Is it only sometimes working? That was very mean. I wouldn't have done that if I thought I'd actually die. Okay, it's in my hand. Let's try it again. At least we know this kills me. Okay, it worked that time. Goodness gracious me. That was rude. I have no idea what this means, but we're meant to use a bell of bidding. Okay. Bind. How? Right, we need to choose something. Interact. You do that. Okay, done. And now we just need to do 3 more. We need some more feathers, though. Like 6 feathers? A few less than 6. To make some things. Chickens, where are you? I need some feathers, please. And I actually just killed a lot of seagulls, because who doesn't love seagulls? So these all need black dye and vintium dust. Well, they all need black dye and they all seem to need string. So that's something anyway. So we need to travel more than 9,999 blocks with our Ender Feather Charm. It just take us back to our spawn point. So I have gone very far away and there we go. We got it. That was annoying. Our next task is to survive. Well, it was to survive burning. I didn't realize it would... I can't get out. I'm stuck. I didn't realize it would also take all my lava. And then we also need to survive drowning. So let me just... let's deal with our kelp farm while we're down here. Oh, look, we grew 2 kelp since I last checked on it. Aha, we did it. I am now a shaman. Home, please. What does that mean? Is it a good thing? Yay, we've used each feather charm once. Have I leveled up? No. Advance by resting at a bed. Yay, I'm an apprentice. We are now level 2. Oh goodness, there's more tasks. We won't look at those. We should. Oh, one's still on the table? How come I've lost one? Rune. Oh, it's in here. So how does this work then? Oh, look. Ta-da? Confused. Requires tier 2. Let me just do another one and see if that works. Right, you didn't see that, but that one did actually work first time. So I think... Oh, goodbye. Was I meant to do that? Hopefully this is right and we'll see it. Yay, there we go, our air pattern. So we were doing it right, we just didn't have the level 2. Well, that was good to know. And now we have all 4 of the rune patterns. That was fine, but a bit of an odd tangent. I didn't really expect to be doing all of that. To use the runes that we just made, we need to make a runic anvil, which apparently we can make like really easily. Oh, hello. That looks bad there because it's long. Go here. Cool. We need our hammer, which we didn't kill, and we probably need some living rock. Yes, there we go. Let's make a rune of fire. So we put this down and this, and then, okay, very, very slowly hammer it. Oh goodness, we have to do that every single time we want a rune. Or not. We just need enough runes to make a runic core to be able to make the runic altar. So fear not, we only have to do this once, but I still think it's kind of cool. And now we have that, we should be able to make our runic core, maybe. I don't have this stuff. Blue skies. Not quite. Goodness me, wonder where that comes from. Probably, yes. Well, hopefully it's in our blue sky dimension and not only in the other one. Aquite. It seems to be in both. I found it. I fear I can't mine it. Where am I? Blue. What is a good thing to make a pickaxe out of? Maybe just the stuff surrounding us? I guess I need to go get some wood from above then and try and make a lunar stone pickaxe out of that without dying. So, because I don't think I tried to mine some pyrope and it just broke. So I assume, okay, this is scary out here. Hello everyone, don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. I'm going back in my hole. You can all ignore me. It's fine. Okay, we can have... Oh, it's pretty. Okay, interesting. I really like these dusk planks. Yay, lunar stone pickaxe. Okay, this seems to mine better. I assume we can mine it with this. That's the wrong one. Yes! Okay, we've got everything we needed. Now we can have... Or not. Quite. Okay. I got it. That's raw. It doesn't look raw to me, but it is apparently. Let's try that again. There we go. Runic core. And we can use that to make ourselves a runic altar. We're also going to need another mana spreader, which we can make, thank goodness. And we should be good to go. However, before we use the runic altar, I'm going to have to go mining again because I have like no coal left. Because I've been mining too deep in the ground. But there we go, we have let me just make sure it's connected, a runic altar ready to use once I have some more mana. Our next port of call is to make ourselves a Rune of Mana so that we can make a Terrasteel agglomeration plate. So that is just 5 mana steel and a mana pearl, and when this is done, actually it's very fast. Oh wow, we've got quite a bit of mana already. Ta-da! 1 Rune of Mana. And I've made all the other runes the other boring way because actually it seemed easier than trying to collect all of the bits and bobs. We may need some more mana steel to do the next bit though. And let's just make a little bit more mana steel. And now we can make ourselves, oh we can't because we need to do it in mechanical crafting. That's annoying. Okay, this should be our Terrasteel agglomeration plate. Ta-da! To be able to use our plate, we are going to need a couple of sparks. And goodness me, it's mean. We need a full mana pool to make Terrasteel. Well, we do have some black lotuses, which I got from loot chests, so this should hopefully speed it up a little bit. And now we set up a little area, we can put the plate down, and 1 spark on the plate, 1 over the mana pool, and let's chuck in all our black lotuses. This is going to take ages. So, while we wait for that, I think I chunk loaded the outside enough. Yes, that's fine. We are going to find the end portal, as that appears to be the next goal. Goodness knows why we need the Terrasteel before that, but let's make some Eyes of Ender. I hate making these. I don't have many ender pearls. Let's try and find the ender portal, I suppose, while we wait. And we can use our fancy circle thing to guide us. Okay, it's this way. Good to know. The end portal has been found, but we are both ill-equipped and not really able to fight it yet. I do want some of those, thank you. Oops. So yes, we found it, but we need to leave it for now. I am 2 ender pearls off, but there is a recipe for them. We do need some glow berries and some glow lichen. There's glow lichen everywhere, and there were actually glow berries near the end portal, so let me go grab them. Literally seeing glow lichen absolutely everywhere while I mine. Everywhere. Now the one time I look for it, and it's really hard to spot. Right, at least that's 2 more. We need 4 more. I guess I'll be trying to pick it up now in the future if I see it, maybe, in case it ever comes in handy again. But yeah, it's not as abundant as it normally is in my eyes. There we go, that's enough. And with this, we should be able to make ourselves 2 resonating lumps. And these lumps will go on a rune forge and will cook up. And we get ourselves some resonating dust, and then we come over to this thing called, it says multi-block filler, but it's a construct gantry. I've absolutely no idea how this works, but apparently if we put this in it, oh, do I have to get the little guy to do it? Maybe. Okay, our little fella's coming. Oh, he's attached. Give. Goodness. Do as I say, construct. Oh, yes, I'm tier 2. Mayhaps I can just do it on a grindstone myself? Haha. I am confused. Do it. Okay, I'm trying something right now. It might not work. I've given this fellow the ender pearls. I've ignored that. He got stuck on it. I had to rebuild him. I've made a rune of marking. This is what it says in the quest book. So this should just... Ta-da! Rune of marking. So now we need to point one of these to grindstone. Okay, that was wrong. Okay. Give? No. Confused. It's pointed. Right, so 1 step forward, but not a useful step. I figured out how to make him do things. We write some sort of odd code in here. For example, move here, place block, pick stuff from inventory, etc. And then you right click on this and then he does what that says. Only issue is there's no crush option. I don't know if more unlock. I've given him a hammer arm. I am confused. He can smith. He can carry things. And he can mine. Oh, he's having a bad time, isn't he? Oh dear, I've made him drop it. hello. How does one make you crush? He's got the hammer, which it says it needed to have. I think I'm just gonna have to kill some Endermen. That's really annoying. Look, there he is. He's kind of big and chunkier than my guy. I have no idea what that gantry does. I tried to look into it, and it's confusing. We need some do stuff with it, but oh, here we go. I don't know, I'm really lost to be fair. Right, I went back to the mine shaft and I found some nebulous hearts. So now we should have enough ender pearls to make enough eyes of ender. Perfect, and I wonder if we have finished the Terrasteel mana collection yet. Oh, I should get my one. No. Goodness me, this is expensive. Why would you ever need a full mana pool to make Terrasteel? That is true meanness. Oh no. We need a whole Terrasteel ingot? That sucks. Why? Oh my, a whole Terrasteel ingot? Really? That's so mean. Right, while we wait for that, coming up after the Ender Dragon is the Gaia Guardian fight, and to get to the Gaia Guardian we are going to need a beacon, and as you all know, yes, beacons require nether stars, which require killing the wither, which means we need wither skulls. So I've made myself a little cleaver. It does... which way around looks best? This way, I think. We get some extra undead damage, severing for the head, lacerating, pierce for the armor, lightweight just for fun, and oh, we could shear mobs if we wanted to. Cool. I made this is like a I don't know, a bit of wood with some obsidian on, so it's got a fair bit of durability. So yeah, there we go. I'm sure that'll do. I'll see if I can put more beheading on it. I need to get my Tinker's book out. It's not as simple as it used to be. I just put some quartz on it. I couldn't seem to find any other sort of method. Hopefully we don't die. I don't have any fire resistance, do I? We have no fire resistance, so I guess we'll just have to be careful. Wait, what did that skull do? Oh, okay. That might be good. Can I... have that? Where does this go? Belt. We have a belt. I don't even know what that does. We'll have the skull. Okay, let's fight some skeletons. I see one. He's up here. Hello. Oh, he's got a pickaxe. Come here so you don't fall off. Is he what's going on? Why has he befriended me? Oh, okay. I one-shot him. That was unexpected. And these, if we get 9 of those, we get a skull as well. Okay, let's see what we can do. There's more over here. They have swords this time though, so maybe they'll want to fight me. Well, they took more than... oh, a skull. Perfect. 1 skull and 8 chunks. We're actually doing pretty well then so far. Diddly up, but the skeleton spawn rates, they never used to spawn so frequently to my knowledge. I've actually already got enough. This is... I also hit a pigman, but this is actually the best sword ever. Not sure why it's so good, but even the blazes it kills like pretty easily. Oh, there's more skeletons. Yeah, I've got 2 and enough fragments to get a 3rd skull, so this is just for extra fun, I suppose. I feel so powerful. Why is my sword so good? I've never had a cleaver this amazing. I'm confused. Also, nothing's shooting me. Oh, there we go. Phew, I thought something had gone wrong. I've got 3 skulls and enough to make another 3, so that's probably good enough. I found a fairly flat bit of nether roof, so I'm just going to try and kill him here. Hello. Let me just hide while he explodes. Hopefully we can kill him and he doesn't just float out of the roof or something. That would be sad. Hello, Mr. Wither. Well, this is fine. We did it. He's dead. He died. We have our star. Okay, I thought that would take longer to be... what's this? Right click on a grave soul to enchant the bundle. Okay. I did really think that would actually take longer. But oh well, it's done. We're happy. We didn't die. And we got skulls. It took literally no time. Oh, I've got this as well. That's fun. Where shall we put Piggy Head? Boop! Okay, he's only got one ear. Is that normal? We're almost there. We are full, which is oddly fast actually. Maybe we don't need as much mana in this as you normally do, but here we go. We can make our first Terrasteel and watch the entire mana pool disappear, which is sad. Watch it. Oh, come on. Imagine if it didn't use it all. I think it will, but imagine if it didn't. How nice that would be. Okay, well, the GUI lied. It only takes half a mana pool, so I don't know why it lied, but there we go. I'm not quite ready to fight the end dragon, but we can teleport away with /home, so I'm going to head in, grab some ender air, and... okay, there we go, it was just lagging for some reason. And we will be off and not kill the ender dragon right now. I'll be back end, but not right now. I finally got 3 Terrasteel, so we also need to make ourselves a Elven Gateway core, which obviously I have not prepared for. We need some glimmering logs apparently. And there we go, we can now make our core. I've just been back to the Everdawn to get some pyrope so I can make myself a mana tablet. That was easy enough to find. This is just so that we can fill up the mana pools that we need to make ourselves a elven portal. I also now have enough mana to at least make 1 pylon. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4 glimmering? Oh, I'm being stupid. It's not on here. It's in the it's on the terrestrial agglomeration plate, which is strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, and run away. Okay, apparently this will take half a mana pool. That was not true. Well, that's convenient. Okay, we can now open ourselves a portal to the elven land. I thought it did disappear there, but it just seems to disappear if I get too close. And we are going to throw some mana pearls through to get some pixie dust. Thank you very much, pixie dust. And we are also going to throw in some mana steel so that we can have some elementium. Thank you, portal. And with that, I'm going to make 4 Gaia pylons. I seem to have made too many mana pylons, that's all right. And there we go. We can now use these to summon the Guardian of Gaia. I even have my Terrasteel ready. Okay, Gaia spirit time, I suppose. Okay, here we go. We have obstructions as usual, so I'll try and clear these up. Right, try to. Okay, that worked that time. That's useful. I don't know how prepared I am. Maybe some... oh, hello, wandering trade. How nice it is to see you during this Gaia Guardian fight. I've got regen on the beacon because I thought that would be useful, and I just have my cleaver. So I'm going to try and stay out of the goo because that's normally what withers me, I think. And hopefully the Gaia Guardian's not too difficult. Should be fine, should be fine. Okay, I managed. We have our Gaia spirits and some shaded grab bags, which I hate, so they can go away. Lots of other rubbish. The wandering trader did succumb to the fight. That's not my fault. He shouldn't have spawned here when we were going to fight things. So yeah, there we go. Done. The next thing that we need to be making is the alchemy catalyst. And this needs 2 Gaia spirit ingots, which are made in an annoying way. This says it's that much mana. I don't believe it. Nothing else is ever... yeah, it was also fake. That's fine. We need 2 though, and Terrasteel does still take half a mana pool, so I will be just waiting for some more mana. A fair bit of time later, we can now make ourselves an alchemy catalyst, which I'm not quite sure why we need it at this very instant, but it's always nice to have. And with that quest, I think that counts as us having completed stage 2, and we are now on to stage 3. I will be doing the mining thing later on, but it requires a lot of Gaia spirits, and I don't really feel strong enough to fight the actual big Gaia spirit, and we don't have enough mana, so we'll leave that for now. And I think this is also a good place to end today's episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.